Okay, guys and girls, I want to talk to y'all a minute before I share this next recipe with you. Do you ever get up some days and you feel like you look awful? Will you ever look decent again? You know, have you ever had those days, Teresa?
Every day.
No. Eddie, how about you? Do men have those kind of days?
No.
I didn't think so. Y'all think y'all pretty all the time, don't you?
They need to ask us.
But, yeah, and I've had some friends, I've asked some friends that before, and they said, oh my gosh, yes. Well, some days it seems like the lines are deeper. There's more gray than black hair. There's a pimple. No, and everything's headed south. Well, you know what? I woke up yesterday morning. And I was up a couple of hours now, Teresa, before I even thought about looking in a mirror. Well, when I did, I thought, holy Toledo, I had a black eye. Can y'all see it? Can you see it, Eddie?
A little bit.
Look at that black eye. I mean, I look like somebody boxed me.
I thought you had just taken black liner and messed up.
No, and slipped. I tried to cover it up. So I said, on top of feeling old and you ain't pretty no more, I get a damn black eye.
And you don't know what happened?
Well, I've been thinking and thinking and thinking now for 48 hours, Teresa.
Oh, Lord.
And let me tell you this, Eddie. I remember waking up at one point during the night, and I remember this eye felt like it wasn't right.
Well, don't do that now.
And I remember doing like this. So I bruised it. Whatever I did and I was sleeping so hard. But something just felt funny about that eye, so I just
pitched it.
So
that's what it looks like you did. It looks like a little pitch.
I did. So, but now that's the bad news. The good news is I'm fixing to share with everybody, Teresa, a recipe that's going to make those bad days all of a sudden feel real good. And I'm going to share with y'all a recipe for chocolate gravy. And I think this recipe started maybe in Tennessee or Kentucky. I think it's a real old mountain recipe.
And again, this is another one that tons of people have asked us to have.
Really? So yeah, this week we're trying to concentrate on recipes that y'all have requested. So
and this was
one of them that's had a lot of requests. And it's super, super simple. It's just like making regular gravy. Now I've got my cast iron heating up back here, so I'm gonna add my...
Is it on?
Yes, I got it on low. I'm gonna add my butter and let it start melting. And then I'm adding my cocoa, and I'll give y'all the exact measurements. 2 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of self-rising flour, and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And when I get all these together, I'm gonna add 1 cup of sugar. So see, this is just like, you know, when you're making gravy, if you fried chicken and you wanna leave a couple of tablespoons of grease down in your pot. And you add your flour and your seasonings. Okie dokie. That chocolate's starting to melt now. You know, this is this is sinfully good. But it's I can't get in that corner, Eddie. I think I need to cut this up a little bit. so that chocolate can melt. Then I'm about to get it out of that corner. So, this really is, y'all, like eating a biscuit with a chocolate fudge icing. I don't know whoever came up with putting those two together, but I think it was a pretty good idea. Okay. So we're going to add our sugar. And that sugar will start melting. So I want y'all to, I sure do appreciate all the requests that y'all send in to me, but I want y'all to keep sending them because I just don't have any idea, you know, what y'all would like to get in the kitchen and make with me. So just let me know and we'll do it. All right, so I'm gonna add my 2½ cups of milk. And I'm gonna do it kind of slow. I think maybe the difference between this and frosting, it's pourable. And you'll want to make sure that you do this using your whisk, because in case you have any lumps, you can kind of get them out with the whisk. So I'm gonna let that cook a minute before I add any more milk. And kind of keep stirring it until all that sugar and flour and chocolate all melt. I'm gonna cut it up even a little bit more. We're gonna get this gravy to cooking, y'all, because I've got some hot biscuits over there that we're gonna pour this chocolate gravy on top of. And then when I eat this, I'm not gonna think about the lines. I'm not gonna think about my black eye. I'm not gonna think about my straggly hair. I'm not gonna think about my broken veins. I'm just gonna think about that biscuit and that chocolate gravy. Alrighty, it's starting to come together, y'all. It just needed some heat. Look at that chocolate melting in there, y'all. Now we cooking with gas. Speaking of gas, I've had so much gas lately. What's going on out there? Oh, Eddie just looked at me like, have you lost your mind? So whisk, whisk, whisk. It does smell good, doesn't it? We're not gonna put any vanilla in this.
We can.
I thought it called for vanilla.
No, that's your frosting.
Wow. All right, so I don't think it's going to take that much more milk. You know, it really depends on the thickness that you want your gravy to be. And if you have any left over and you put it in the fridge, you can always melt it down, you know, with
You want some vanilla?
yeah, I'll take a little vanilla at the end.
Okay.
You know, the vanilla, you're not supposed to boil.
Why?
Boil your vanilla because it dilutes the taste of it. So
Hold it.
yeah, so you want to add that very last.
You make your own vanilla, don't you?
Yes.
How do you do that?
Oh, it's real hard. You take your vanilla beans, cut them in half, take your knife and slide down that bean and then scrape it off into a jar. And then you do like 3 or 4. And then you, uh-oh, I'm not paying attention, Teresa, I'm talking to you. And then you put the whole bean along with the scraped part. And then I use vodka. I just cover it with vodka. And you need to let it sit about 6 weeks. And if you're thinking about it, go by and shake it. You know, keep it marinating.
But what a great way to make it yourself.
Oh, listen. When I was in the grocery store one day, I looked at this nice vanilla. You know, I mean, it wasn't like the store brand or anything like that.
How much was it?
It's like $24.99.
I know. How we wrong. That's why I wanted you to tell them how to make vanilla.
Yes. Well, it's very, very easy. And you know what? It makes a wonderful little Christmas gift for Christmas. Because you're going to save somebody a lot of money, especially if they're bakers, you know, and use a lot. Alrighty. All right. I think we're ready.
How about I hand you these?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
And I have buttered the tops.
Okay, great.
Ooh.
I may just butter the inside because, you know, in that recipe, hush, Gus, we didn't use but like 2 tablespoons of butter to make that gravy. So here we go. Shut up. Shut up, shut up. I'm gonna cut that off.
Yum.
Look at this. Get your fork, Teresa. All right, come on, butter. Get in there. Uh-oh. I slung it off. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. That one cure what ails you. Wow. Y'all really do come up with some great suggestions.